Hello all, Namaste and welcome to today's English class of grade 8. Today we are in unit 11 and dealing with the topics writing I, project work and extra beat. So we have so many topics to deal with today. Without delaying, let's get started with our first session, that is writing I. So what is given in writing I? Let's go and see. Okay, yes, writing I, there is about biography. Most of us get confused with biography and autobiography. So what is the difference? Yes, the difference is autobiography is written by self about own life history and biography is writing about someone else. Writing life history of someone else, somebody who has contributed in his her society to the world. Okay, so writing about some famous person, let's say. So here what we are asked to do, let's go through it. Okay, look at this picture. Who is she? Okay, you must have recognized who is she, as she is very famous, right? Okay, yes, she is none other than Pasang Lamu Sherpa. Okay, so what has she done? Study the information below about Pasang Lamu Sherpa, the first Nepali woman to scale Mount Everest. Write a short biography of her based on the given information. Okay, she is the first woman to be on the top of the world, Mount Everest, first woman. So, for her courage, okay, so for her courage, she is known to the world. So, about her birth, she was born in Solukhumbu on 16 December 1961. About her early age, she grew up in mountaineering family and then she started to climb mountains in her teenage. In her teenage. At the age of 17, she went to Kathmandu with her love Lakpa Sonam Sherpa and together with him owned a travel agency. In 1989, what she did first climbed Mount Piasang, 6,091 meter, and then climbed Mount Blank, 4,848 meter, but failed to climb Mount Everest, reaching the height of 8,000 meter only. Further information about her: 1991 made 2 attempts to climb Mount Everest but could reach 8,750 meter and 8,500 meter respectively. April 22nd, 1993 reached the top of Mount Everest, and that she died on 22nd April 1993. Died due to bad weather while climbing down the Mount Everest. And the honor she got was National Hero Award, and then the many highways and mountains were named after her name. So this is about Pasang Lamu Sherpa. Now what are we going to do about these points? Yes, we are going to write biography. We are asked to write biography. So what is biography, as we discussed a few lines before? Yes, biography is a book, let's say book or a long essay type, let's say, about life history. What will be they remembered for? They here mean the person remembered for his her contribution of a person by someone else. So somebody famous person by somebody else, not by himself or herself. Then how to write it, because we are going to write biography of Pasang Lamu Sherpa. So how to write it, let's know how to write. Let's discuss about the structures. Okay, structure. So regarding structure of biography, we can divide it into three parts, like introduction part, body text, conclusion. So what in introduction, usually it has early life history, early life, and body text we usually talk about work and contribution, his her contribution, and conclusion is about current situation. What is the current situation of the person? So while talking it in detail, introduction. So about whose biography are you writing? So who, when, and where was she or he born? The information you have to give regarding the person whose biography are you writing. Then about interesting facts of his her childhood. You have to start chronological order should be maintained. Chronological order mean from birth to let's say current situation. Let's not say death only, maybe you can write biography of a live person as well. So current situation or up to the date. Then you can include schooling of that person, trainings, life experience that shaped his her life, how the person came became famous, turning point. Then body text should address about important contributions, what contribution he she made to the society, to the world. That's why the person is known. Answer your questions. So answer you must have queries regarding that person, famous person, and that questions people, you have the questions and people have the questions about the person. Such questions, the answer of such questions should come in the body text. So this is quite important because you are introducing the person, why the person is famous. And then what conclusions be there, and that should hold when and where the person died or still alive. That means the current situation, what is the current situation of the person. Then important things for she or he will be remembered. Finally the most important thing you can write. And then yes, the tense you use in the biography, usually you can write in past tense, but sometime you can use present tense as well for the current situations. Okay, this is, you can call it sample 1. And let's talk about another sample. Let's say sample 2. So how you will not miss the points, or you can even think in this way while writing a biography. Okay, like birth, chronologically, how you can talk about birth to death of a person. So you are suggested not to miss these points. Okay, so we can include such points while writing biography of a person. So birth, of course, date of birth, right? You can include date of birth, and then when, where born, right? Place, year, right? You cannot miss this thing in a biography. And then family, like parents of the person, who are they, okay, who are the parents of the person. And then how was childhood of that person, was it very poor or happy, how was the life, okay, life of the person, you can mention about childhood of the person. Then of course you should write about education, whether formal, informal, what kind of education the person received, or schooling. Okay, you can mention about schooling, where, and then where he or she was sent to for schooling, school name you can mention there. Then after, you can even talk about marriage. Okay, so whom he got married to, you can mention spouse name, right? And then children, how many children they had together, children's name you can mention. And then job, what job he or she did, the jobs, or the job they become famous, before they become famous what they were doing, and after they become famous what they did. And first appearance, first what job made them appear in the world, known in the world. So achievements, what kind of achievements they got, like what invented, discovered, such things chronologically you can mention that. Even honors, titles and award he she received. And then death, if the person is died, then you can write about death year. If not, then current situation, what the person is doing. So including such points, you can write biography. Okay, so let's go through example of biography of Pasang Lamu Serpa. Are you ready, all of you? Very good. Okay, so here it goes. Pasang Lamu Sherpa's biography. So you can, while reading this text, you can look it through the points that we have discussed earlier. Through that point of view, you can check whether such points were there or not. Okay, starting with first paragraph. Pasang Lamu Sherpa was born on December 10th, 1961 in a mountainous region of Nepal, Solukhumbu. She was raised in a mountaineering family. Pasang Lamu Sherpa was married to Lakpa Sonam Sherpa at the age of 17. She went to Kathmandu with her love Lakpa Sonam Sherpa and together with him owned a travel agency. Okay, so this paragraph gives you information about her early life to her marriage, at the age her marriage. So the date of birth, where, when and where she was born is there. And what are the points not given over here? Yes, we discussed about even her parents and schooling, that is missing, right? So this biography is written on the basis of the clues we are given in book, right? Initially we went through the clues. Okay, this is written on the basis of clue, and we can find those points were missing. Okay, so this is optional that you can mention those points or you can miss it because the points were not given in the clue. That's why. Second, Pasang was always fascinated by climbing mountains. In 1989, she first climbed Mount Piasang, 6,091 meter. Then climbed Mount Blanc, 4,848 meter, but failed to climb Mount Everest, reaching the height of 8,000 meter only. After that, in 1991, she made two more attempts to climb Mount Everest but could reach 8,750 meter and 8,500 meter respectively. So here, up to here, we have joined the informations given, right? We have written in a full form, full sentence, information given in the clues. On a bright and clear day, on April 22nd, 1993, Pasang Lamu Sherpa successfully climbed Mount Everest. Pasang Lamu Sherpa's biography, let's continue. After the climb, Pasang Lamu Sherpa was widely recognized by Nepal as the woman who achieved what no other woman could. All over the world, Pasang Lamu Sherpa became the first woman to be decorated as the Nepal Star, also called Rashtriya Vibhuti, by the late King Birendra. In her remembrance, the government of Nepal changed the name of Jasamba Himal of Mahalangur range as Pasang Lamu Peak. The government also remembered Trisuli Dunche Road as Pasang Lamu Highway. So finally, due to bad weather condition on April 22nd, 1993, during descending, Pasang Lamu Sherpa lost her life on the south summit. Okay, so in this way, we can complete her biography. So I hope you can write a biography of a person when the clues are given to you, right? So if you are asked to write biography without clues, then what is your first job to do? Yes, collect information. Okay, if you are asked to write a biography of any famous person, then first your task is first of all collect all information about the person according to the clues that I provided before, and then once you have collected all the information, you can write biography in this way. Now we are to move to our another section, that is writing II. So what is there in writing II? Let's go through it. Yes, our writing II is about leaflets. So what is it? Have you seen such paper? Such papers distributed on the way. Sometimes it is just thrown on the way, sometimes given on your hands. So what are these papers? Yes, these papers are colorful papers are called leaflet. So what is the purpose of this leaflet then? Yes, advertising. Advertising is the first purpose of such leaflets. So you can find such leaflets about, come on, tell me, what is those leaflets about? Yes, wonderful. Product advertisement, organizations, or maybe sometimes, yes, it is travel informations, traveling leaflet. So these are usually of single sheet of paper. Okay, these are of single sheet of paper. Leaflet is about, okay, here is the information. Informative piece of paper. These are informative piece of paper, and it contains do's and don'ts information. What should be done, what should not be done. And it is usually, the language used in leaflet is usually short and straight points. Not usually, paragraphs are not used. The more points are used. And the purpose is to send an important information to the reader. So it is given to us regarding the information. And then the layout, let's talk about layout. So it is usually A5 size. Do you know what is A5 size? Okay, A5 size is half of A4. So A4 paper, once you fold A4, then it becomes A5 size. Okay, so in that sheet of paper, single sheet of paper, what is usually the layout is mentioned about title, of course, then introduction, then content. What content it includes? Let's talk about content in detail. Okay, what contents are there in leaflet? So here I have got a diagram what the contents include. Like, okay, let's talk about title and then introduction. This, okay, I'm focusing on travel leaflet. Okay, let's focus on travel leaflet over here because we need the same in our course, our text. Title and introduction, and then getting there, how we can get there, by bus, by plane, okay, flight, or other means of transportation. How can we reach there? Okay, that is getting there. And third point we talk about is accommodation. What is accommodation? Accommodation is, where do you stay there? what kind of facilities are there, how where, in which place you can stay, like hotels, lodges. Okay, you can mention about that. And then, yes, places to visit, which places are famous over there, okay, where you can visit places. Then what you can mention is time to visit, best time. Okay, it's not that you can visit throughout the year. The time, the most suitable time should be mentioned over there instead of saying throughout the year. And then what you have to mention is money. Which money can be used over there? You have to use money. Which money is used? Like in Nepal, what is used? Nepali rupees, right? Except Nepali rupees, what is accepted here? Dollar, right? So dollar is accepted in Nepal. So I'm going to show you one example on the board. Okay, so let's make such diagram of a place. Okay, let's look at the board. Look at the board. Let's talk about one place. Let's choose one place. Okay, here's the central bubble. Here we write about place. Okay, let's choose Kathmandu. Kathmandu. Okay, so if we choose Kathmandu, what do we write over here first? Introduction of Kathmandu. Introduction of Kathmandu. What we can write? Okay, capital city. Capital city of Nepal. Except that, what is about Kathmandu? It is ancient or historical place. So this is one bubble. Okay. Then another bubble, what is it about? Yes, how to get there. So how to get there? You can use either by bus or flight. You can take flight. Then accommodation, you can find many hotels or lodges. Okay. Then okay, famous places of Kathmandu is Darbar Square, Kathmandu Darbar Square. What else? There may be, okay, yes, the most famous one is Pasupatinath temple and many others, right? You can write more places. And after that, best time to visit over there. Best time is September, October. Okay, best time to visit Kathmandu. And then, yes, what is used over there? Currency. Yes, Nepali rupees, okay, or dollar. US dollar, let's say. Okay, so make a such diagram before you write leaflet. You can write such a diagram. So on the basis of diagram, you can design leaflet. Okay, so what we are asked to do over here, let's see. Okay, you might have a religious, historical, natural place in your district or locality. Make an attractive leaflet about the place based on the guidelines given below. Okay, so guidelines are here. Introduction and location of place. So it goes on the introduction. Major attractions, how to get there, previous provisions and requirements, suitable time to visit the place. Okay, on the basis of this, let's design leaflet. Are you ready? Very good. Okay, so you can design in such a way. Okay, let's write in this column starting with introduction and location of a place. Okay, I have given example of Khoptat National Park over here, as we have just completed reading about Khoptat National Park in this unit. So located at the mid-mountains of Sudur Paschim province of Nepal. You can add some more points about Khoptat National Park over here, introducing the place. as we have discussed, we are not writing longer points over here. Then major attractions. Okay, major attractions in points, not in paragraph. So the most attractive points over there are spectacular and pristine parks of Nepal, diverse flora and fauna, panorama of Triveni and historical temples. Religious areas are Ganesh temple, Nagdhunga and Kedardhunga. Okay, such things are there. So how to get there? By bus, of course, we can get there by bus. And provisions and requirements. Under this title, you can write fee. Fee of getting inside the park, like entry fee, 1,500 for foreigners, and then 500 for SAARC nationals, 100 for Nepali should be paid. Then do not disturb flora and fauna inside there. Do respect cultural and religious sites. Suitable time to visit the place is the seasons of spring, March to May, or the autumn is October to November. October-November. This is the suitable time. So in this way, you can design your leaflet. Okay. Okay, let's go to our another activity, that is B. Write a set of rules to be followed in the place you have selected in exercise A above using the following clues. Okay, so clues are: is are strictly prohibited to, allowed to, supposed to, don't plus infinitive verb, ing is not entertained. Okay, using these clues, let's write rules. So here are the rules. Disposing rubbish here and there is strictly prohibited. You're allowed to enter the park after buying the ticket only. You are supposed to respect all the religious places. Do not disturb flora and fauna. Camping inside the park should be made only the designated areas. Producing noise inside the national park is not entertained. Okay, in this way you can write rules and regulations of the place you have selected. It is not compulsory that you write about Khaptar National Park. You can write of any place. You can design and write leaflet of any place, and you can write rules and regulations to be followed in that place. Now it's time for us to move to another section. And what is that? Okay, Tina, we have finished our writing I and writing I. Now we are moving to our project work. Okay, what sorts of project work is given there? Okay, let's see what is our project work. Are you excited to do project work? Okay, most of us, most of you like to do project work, isn't it? Yes, okay. So here is a project work. Choose a famous place of your province. Collect information about the place, then write a short description of it. Use pictures, photos to make your description interesting and attractive. Okay, I have already given you clue over here, okay, about Bhaktapur. What you have to do? First of all, choose a place. Okay, I have chosen already Bhaktapur. Informations. Okay, here I have not shown you information. I have not included information. Okay, just information about Bhaktapur, like this is one of the oldest and ancient historical religious city of Nepal, right? Located at the heart of core area of Kathmandu Valley, which is 13 kilometer far from Kathmandu, capital city, east of Kathmandu. So in such points, you can collect about Bhaktapur. So after collecting those information, then you even you collect the such pictures where you can visit inside the, like this is Darbar area of Bhaktapur, and then you can see a 5-star temple. Then there's a famous pond called Siddha Pokhari, and then this is the tallest statue of Shiva, Lord Shiva, some more pictures you can collect and design attractive leaflet of Bhaktapur, or you can choose any other place like this. So with this we have completed talking about project work, and now only one work is left. So what is that? Yes, that is extra beat. Okay, so extra beat, what is there in extra beat? There is about common informal expressions. Informal expressions. Okay, so informal mean day to day, day-to-day talk, day-to-day conversations. So how it is usually difficult to understand expressions of foreigners, right? Though we know English, though we speak English, it is always difficult to get while talking with foreigners. It's we have to listen, we have to say pardon, or once again we request foreigner to repeat. Do you know why? Yes, because of such informal expressions. So if you use such informal expression yourself, or you are habituated to listen such expressions, then your English will be fluent while talking informally, and then you might get foreigners speech as well. Okay, what are these? Let's see. Yes, here it goes, the expressions: informal expressions and standard expressions. So if you are speaking standard English, then of course you have to use these full form, but while talking informally you can use short, like cause, because. For because, cause. I'm here cause to teach English, cause. So while speaking fast, cause only, not because, because you don't need to use. And for doctor, you can just say doc. I have got my appointment with my doc. So the doc is doctor, okay? And sometime gimme. Okay, instead of give me your pen, give me. Okay, so fast while speaking fast, give me sounds like give me your pen. Going to is gonna. I'm gonna home. Going to home. I'm gonna home. Okay, so fast speaking, while speaking fast, gonna home. Gotcha, got you. I gotcha. Got you. I got you. I gotcha. I gotta go home. I got to go home. Okay, I got to go home. I got home. And had to, okay, I had to do this. I had to do this. Let me, okay, when you say let me do it, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me is what? Short form of let me. Let me do this. A lot of, lotta. I have lot of work. I have lot of work. Lot of work. I have lot of work to do. I have lots of work to do. Lot of work to do. Outer, to taste English. Outer, to out of. I have a lot of visited places of Bhaktapur. Outer, 5-star temple is one of them. So outer is out of. I visited a lot of places of Bhaktapur. Out of that, 5-star temple is one of them. Outer, out of. Shorter is short of. Uni is university. I okay, want to is wanna. I wanna join uni and get graduated. So wanna is want to, and uni is university. Kind of. I'm kind of person. I'm not that kind of person. Kind of person. I'm not kind of person. I mean kind of portion. So, isn't that interesting? Yes, it's really interesting to use such expressions in our daily language. If you use such expressions in daily language, your it will be smooth, right? So it sounds interesting, and as well as it is you fluent. Your English will be fluent if you use these expressions in your language. Okay, with this we have come to the end of today's class. So do you remember what activities we did today? Yes, we completed many activities today. So quick revision. Yes, in the beginning we talked about biography writing, how to write biography of a famous person, and we discussed about Pasang Lamu Sherpa, right? Biography of Pasang Lamu Sherpa. And secondly, we talked about leaflet writing. So we especially focus on travel leaflet. How can we prepare travel leaflet? Then thirdly, what was there? Okay, what was there thirdly? Yes, our project work, right? How can we do project work? Project work of any famous place, collecting information and pictures. So preparing, you can prepare leaflet on any famous place over there. And then finally we talked about extra beat. Yes, extra beat is about informal expressions used in English language. Okay, with this I would like to say this much for today. Thank you and namaste.